Morning. Salute. How we doing? And I hope everybody had a good weekend. You feel me? And I hope everybody has it even. It's the real E-Leezy. What's good with my peoples, man? Make sure y'all hit them thumbs up when you come in the building. Get these likes up, man. That's the most important thing on this one. Get them likes up. The state of the NBA. I sound like I probably did a million videos on this, but I mean, this is just what it is, man. The NBA is unrecognizable. The NBA is a shit show. The NBA is scripted. I can go on and on and on and on and on. We come out here on the internet and everybody talk about numbers. Oh, these numbers, this percentage, that percentage. And the cool part about it, the teams don't be winning. They be losing teams. They be barely, teetering around 500 ball club. But we out here trying to defend our case on teams that's losing. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, it's easy to make a point that some players, when they get away from other players, they just play better. When they get in certain situations, they play better. And that's weird because it's the NBA. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't understand why certain players are used in a certain way. Oh, we're going to use him this way because it's better for our team. No, you use the player based off of his skill set, his capabilities. Because if he can do, certain things for one ball club, he can do those same things for another ball club. Like, you see what I'm saying? And that's the one thing that I don't understand about how the NBA is. It's like, I've heard a million times this year, a million times, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of those million came from me. But I heard across the internet world, various YouTubers, fans of certain teams say, man, what's up with the rotations? What's up with the rotations? You know what I'm saying? Salute, bro. Salute, bro. Hey, what's up with the rotation? They like, okay, hit them thumbs up for me. You know what I'm saying? Can you go hit the thumbs up for me, bro? I appreciate you, Jay. Hey, they say hit the thumbs up. I mean, everybody is saying, what's up with the rotation? Why is this guy not playing? He plays one night, and then the other night he's not playing. Yada, yada, yada. You know what I'm saying? And I'm trying to figure this out, right? And then I look at the spread of the game, y'all. There's a spread. It's called the sports betting. See, sports betting been going on long before FanDuel and DraftKings. This stuff been going on way back in the 60s and the 70s, bro. The mafioso own all this shit. You know what I'm saying? They've been point shaving for a long time. You see what I'm saying? We just didn't really realize it. I already knew what the game was. You know what I'm saying? From boxing matches to fucking horse racing. You feel me? All type of shit. Sports betting has been alive forever. And that's why when Tim Donaghy comes out, it doesn't surprise anybody that they were cheating the referees. At the point when you recognize that the refs was cheating, bro, then that's all you really needed to know right there. That was your evidence right there. Way back in the day. I don't know how long a lot of y'all been around, watched basketball, professional sports, period, football, baseball, you know what I'm saying, et cetera, et cetera. A lot of these games, bro, and a lot of these matches be rigged because there's so much money behind the scenes being invested. At some point, it's really not about how hard these players are playing. It's all about the end result. And that's it. Like, you know what I'm saying? And that's why I always go hard and say this is scripted. You know what I'm saying? It's rigged. It's this, it's that. I've heard a lot of people throughout YouTube streets, right? And the real streets say, man, that stuff right there, man, that stuff's so phony. You know what I'm saying? This game rigged, that game rigged. Watch this team lose because of this, and this, and this. And yesterday, when I seen that 7-point spread for the Warriors, I knew they were going to lose. My nephew even sent me his plays, you know what I'm saying, his little bets or whatever, you know what I'm saying, and had Minnesota on the money line in all of his plays. And he ended up hitting one of them parlays with the Minnesota Timberwolves plus 220 on the money line. You know what I'm saying? And then after the game, you hear different reports and tweets from different analysts and, you know what I'm saying, and different beat writers and stuff, and people like that saying, oh, it's controversial, Yeah, it's controversial. It's controversial for a reason, because the NBA is a reality show. How many times have we said, what's wrong with these lineups? Why is this coach doing this? Man, this coach doesn't know how to do this. I haven't seen coaches be criticized more in a season, in any other season in the entire NBA. Think about it. Everybody plays a part in this script. Everybody. Players, coaches, owners, all of them. Why do you think everybody is scared to come out and really expose them? When Luka Doncic went like this to the referee, he got fined $35. If that was Kyrie Irving, Russell Westbrook, or anybody else, we would still be talking about that right now. They probably would have been fined more money and probably suspended and kicked out of the league. You feel me? So if Luka can go like that, and remember, he plays on a team where the owner publicly came out and said that the game was straight rigged and it was scripted. Back when the Dallas Mavericks under head coach Avery Johnson lost that finals against Dwayne Wade. You feel me? When Dwayne Wade mysteriously shot, 40 free throws a game. And it was like, shit, he was the hottest thing since sliced bread and nobody could stop him. Not saying that Dwayne Wade wasn't a good player, but he was a young player. And during that time, Shaq was on the team, along with Gary Payton, along with some of the older heads. They wanted to get them a ring. They wanted to get Shaq a ring without Kobe to make it seem like, oh, Shaq is the reason why y'all got all them rings. But no, Shaq wasn't really doing none of that Miami Heat team. He was a shell of him. He was on a decline. You feel me? Dwayne Wade really carried that team. And the great coaching, you know what I'm saying, from Pat Riley. Let's just keep it 100, y'all. Nobody likes to keep stuff real, bro. All of this shit, it's all phony, bro. It's super phony. Why does Anthony Lamb get more minutes than a lot of the guys on the team? Dante DiVincenzo, Jermichael Green didn't get that many minutes. Anthony Lamb logged so many minutes yesterday in a game where you had motherfucking Klay Thompson not playing himself. But Klay Thompson been balling the last motherfucking 2 months of the season. So all of a sudden yesterday he just uncharacteristically just jacking up weird ass shots. Anthony Lamb is in the ball game at this time, you ladies and gentlemen. Anthony Lamb played more minutes than Dante DiVincenzo, Gary Payton II. I'm like, I don't understand. What's really going on here? And you wonder why you lose. You wonder why the Warriors are such a bad team. It's not because of the roster. It's because of the position that the coaching staff is putting these players in. Period, point blank. And these players agreed to all this shit because they promised them that, oh, we're going to win a championship. We're going to do this. We're going to win this. We're going to win that. And the players say, okay, and don't worry, you're going to get paid. You're going to get paid. So, in essence, the money is controlling and dictating everything across the board. Everything across the board. Look what's going on around the league. Look what's going on around the league. You know what I'm saying? Look what's happening with Ja Morant. Just look across the board, bro. So Ja Morant gets to tote guns and flash guns. What if that was Kyrie Irving, Russell Westbrook, this player, that player? Come on, man. They'd be talking about, you know what I'm saying, indicting the motherfucker on racketeering, all type of different shit. But he gets a slap on the wrist. See, when you sell out, bro, you're allowed to do everything. They put you in a position to be like, okay, we need you to be the new hip hop of the league. We need you to be the new rap shit of the league. We want you to tote guns and all that on the internet. You know damn well that's not acceptable. Think about it. Oh, I had to go take mental health and go to and take some classes. You know what I'm saying? And get right. That's a damn lie. You didn't take no motherfucking classes to get nothing. You thought Michael Jordan retired because his dad died and he lost a passion for the NBA and a passion for the game? No. Michael Jordan was doing something that was illegal in the sport. You see what I'm saying? That was illegal in the sport. Sports betting. See, Michael Jordan was doing it as a player. See, he was doing that gambling shit a long time ago. Because you mean to tell me that I can't gamble on my personal time? See, when you're gambling on certain games, you know what I'm saying? That compromises the game. Look what happened with Pete Rose, Cincinnati Reds. He still can't get into the Hall of Fame. Pete Rose is one of the best baseball players ever. But he can't get into the Hall of Fame because his affiliation with gambling on sports. But it's okay for the owners, the coaches, etc. to gamble on sports. You see what I'm saying? So they're nailing him to the cross. They're nailing Pete Rose to the cross. All this shit is already scripted, bro, for the bread. You mean to tell me Michael Jordan said, for 2 years said, I'm good. Fuck the NBA. When he was at the top of his game, winning championship after championship after championship after championship. Come on, man. David Stern had to make a stance and say, man, you know what? We're going to make it look like you lost your passion and love for the game. And we need you to take 2 years off. We need you to take 2 years off. You know what I'm saying? And that's like a sort of kind of like a suspension from the league. You know what I'm saying? For your gambling infractions. And then we're going to bring you back in epic fashion. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Come on, bro. Baseball, really? Michael Jordan? We're talking about Michael Jordan, bro. At the peak of his game, Michael Jordan quits because I want to play baseball? Because I don't have a passion and desire to play anymore? Really? Really? Come on, man. Stop it. You can't fool me, bro. It's too easy. Same thing with Ja Morant. You mean to tell me that he took time off? Come on, bro. You mean to tell me that the man just gets suspended for a couple games? What's worse? What's worse? Gambling or toting guns on YouTube, in the club, all of that? You know what I'm saying? Threatening people, pulling up on people's lives after the game, you and your entourage and your clique. What's worse? Oh, but you know what? Those go hand in hand, I guess, right? That go hand in hand, right? When there's money involved, you gotta protect that bag. So anybody can come after you. You know what I'm saying? Anybody can come after you. All of this should be staged, bro. It's all one big ass storyline. You know what I'm saying? It's all one big ass storyline. These motherfuckers are put and affiliated with certain people based off of their fame and popularity. Look what the hell James Harden. James Harden, when he was in USC, looking like little Bowfinger looking motherfucker, he wasn't kicking it with no motherfucking the Baby and all these different rap artists. He wasn't in the club with all these different rap artists, bro. Think about what I'm telling y'all. And this the type of content that will never get spread across the internet. They don't want you to know these things, bro. Think about what I'm telling y'all. You think do you think back 20 plus years ago that we'll be sitting here talking about what's up with this coach rotation? Why is this coach not playing this player? Why is this coach not playing that player? Why is this coach not calling anything? What kind of plays are they running? What is this? What are they doing? Why is this team so garbage? Do you think back in the day we would be sitting here having this conversation, bro? The coaches back in the day, bro, they had more control over anything else. They was in control. They dictated, you know what I'm saying, how games would go. You feel me? They taught the young guys. They taught them how to be professionals on and off the court. There were more veterans on every team, older players that's grooming the young guys, teaching them. Now everything about the little, you know what I'm saying, I want to be seen. Everything about hip-hop. Put me out there in the limelight, y'all. You feel me? Think about it. Think about what I'm telling y'all, man. It's real talk, bro. The game is flawed in so many different areas. Every team, uncharacteristically, all like the elite teams got the same record in the NBA. Who would have thought Denver, Memphis, and Sacramento would be at the top of the Western Conference? Just think about it, y'all. You got a team with Luka and Kyrie on the team, and they're in the 11th seed? Come on, bro. What's really going on here? That makes no sense. You got a team like the Warriors who just came off a championship. Now, all of a sudden, Andrew Wiggins has gone missing from the team. What's wrong with Andrew Wiggins? You're going through that. Your personal problems is that deep to where you can't use basketball as an escape? I'm confused here, y'all. Somebody gotta help me. Can somebody help me out? I am super confused. Don't we use basketball to get away from all that drama? Right? So you just gonna sit in all your drama. Like, so if you got personal problems, if there wasn't, even when there was a death in the family, all the personal problems that Ja Morant got, all the personal problems that Russell Westbrook, you know what I'm saying, with his family being talked about, his people at the schoolhouse talking about his son, you know what I'm saying, calling his dad and stuff, what Russell Westbrook, the Kyrie Irving situation, all those personal problems that they got and they can come back from that. I'm just saying, this is weird, bro. A lot of this shit be weird. Are the Warriors really trying to win? Or are they doing all this on purpose to create a narrative and a storyline to where people can run with and say, oh, the Warriors got so many issues. Look at how many issues they got. But they still managed to do this and do that. See, that stuff right there. Everything is about, you know, who can get the hottest take in the media. Who can be the first one to crack a story. You see what I'm saying? The NBA is flawed, bro. Salute. Good morning, bro. You feel me? Good morning, bro. Appreciate you. My guy conquered it. Hey, it's flawed. The game is flawed, bro. It's unrecognizable. You feel me? It's all scripted, bro. Nobody's gonna... If when you really, really pay attention to these games, these spread... How does Denver lose to the San Antonio Spurs? Think about it. The San Antonio Spurs are trying to lose, right? But when you look at the spread of that game, it was like 13.5. Denver was favored. So all of a sudden now, Denver don't know how to play basketball against one of the worst. The Spurs just lost by 40 yesterday. So if the Spurs are that good, why didn't they beat Boston? And that's without Jason Tatum and Al Horford. They won the game without Jason Tatum and Al Horford. They beat them by 40. But the Spurs beat Denver? Now, four underdogs won yesterday. Chicago Bulls haven't been able to win nothing. Chicago Bulls have been terrible all season. Their two best players played no defense. And in a game where LeBron James comes back from injury. But wait a minute. The Lakers have been playing so well as of late. You mean to tell me all of a sudden yesterday they forgot how to play? And what happened to D'Angelo Russell? D'Angelo Russell has been one of the best Lakers since the trade. Efficient from the three. Get to the free throw line. Create plays for his teammates. So he plays the other night, but all of a sudden, yesterday, he's out with the injury or load managing? What happened? That makes no sense. Why did Rui Hachimura not get no playing time? He's been playing at least about 15 to 16 minutes. You know what I'm saying? If not more, the last 10, 12 ball games. Why did Rui Hachimura not play? Why did Lonnie Walker IV not play? He helped them pull out a close win the other night. He hit a huge three down the stretch of that ball game. Why didn't he play? The Lakers were -5.5 yesterday. See, the YouTube algorithms don't want this shit to get out. You know what I'm saying? This the shit that you gotta share and tell somebody about. You feel me? YouTube don't want this type of stuff to get out because it's damaging. It's gonna hurt the brand. It's gonna have people guessing, second guessing, like, man, do I really want to invest in this? Do I really want to watch this? Money make all this shit go round, y'all. Y'all know that. It's all phony, bruh. This shit is all phony. You know what I'm saying? It's all phony, bro. The Warriors, Clippers, Minnesota, all these teams are in danger of not making the play-in game. You can go on a 3-game losing streak in the next week and be done for. This whole season done. Like, you feel what I'm saying? But it's so scripted like that. Like, man, this is a good season. All the teams they're right there. All the teams got the same record. No, all the teams are playing uncharacteristically terrible. That's what we're looking at. The coaching has been terrible. Y'all need to really, really question what's really going on out here. It's some weird shit, bro. The money is fucking the game up. This shit is a reality show. They're paying people behind the scenes to say, oh, do this, do this, do this. They're following a script. It's a script being followed. LeBron James has a torn tendon in his foot. All of a sudden, he's healthy? Wait a minute, isn't that a broken foot? Nigga, that's an injury that will sideline anybody for damn near 6 months. A torn tendon? And you get to come back that fast? Come on, man. And you play for the rest of the game on a torn tendon. The game where you allegedly tore your tendon. You finished the game. Come on, man. What's really going on here? It's a whole bunch of liars, man. I can't trust none of them, bro. I don't trust none of them. The game is flawed. We criticize the officiating and the coaching more than ever. This season has been a season where officiating has been criticized more than I ever seen ever. There's a reason for that, y'all. There's a reason for that. There's at least like 7 or 8 black coaches that will be out of a job in the next 12 to 16 months. I can assure you that. They're on a short leash. This was all part of the plan. Symbolism. Oh, let's just hire a whole bunch of different black coaches and make it seem like we're not a racist league. That this league is just not all about having a white coach. Steve Nash got a job before a lot of people. And you see how that played out. Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving destroyed that notion that, you know what I'm saying, Steve Nash can lead a team to a championship. Come on, man. Come on, man. We've seen it. The NBA is fucking flawed, bro. It's phony. make you not even want to watch. I was more invested in the college games. And even college now with the NIL shit, that's even flawed. Certain players who know that they're getting paid are going to the league or they're making a name for themselves. You know what I'm saying? They're even tanking games and playing bad, doing dumb shit. Think about it, bro. Think about it. There's always a Cinderella team in the NCAA. Think about it. There's always a Cinderella team in the NCAA tournament. There's always. You mean to tell me that these Cinderella teams even win in their own conference and dominate their own conference? How are you a Cinderella? How are you beating the top teams in the nation? But you play in a conference that's far more, you know what I'm saying, less advantage, less competitive, but you're losing, bro. It doesn't make any sense. But you can come on the biggest stage in the NCAA tournament and win the game? Come on, bro. It's the bread. It's the money that's invested on these games, bro. How you think Vegas stay alive for as long as they stay? What? The gambling, the nightlife. They got so much money coming in on the gambling side of the game. Come on, bro. We gotta stop. Wake up. Somebody gotta call this shit out. We gotta call it out. I'm sorry. Call it out. It's phony, bruh. All of it. Anthony Lamb gets more minutes. I'm still confused by how Anthony Lamb plays more minutes than a lot of the younger guys on the team. What does Anthony Lamb actually do well? How does he impact winning? Just because he knows what spots to be on the floor? That makes no sense to me, bro. They converted Anthony Lamb's two-way contract into a full contract only because Andre Iguodala got injured. Okay, please tell me, bro. That makes no sense. That makes no sense at all. So Anthony Lamb gets more minutes. Anthony Lamb had about 3 points yesterday and like 20-something minutes of action. Dante DiVincenzo has been steady for most of the last two-thirds of the season. Why is he on the bench? Where's JaMychal Green at when you need size? You know what I'm saying? In this game where you need rebounding. Why is Anthony Lamb on the floor? Why did you go 5 small? At one point, Anthony Lamb was playing power forward. Draymond Green was playing center. What are you doing, Steve Kerr? I just want to know, what kind of lineup is that? And now it's at the point where Kyle Anderson was on the floor. Rudy Gobert was on the floor. I think Karl Anthony Towns was on the floor. But we went small, and we haven't been able to rebound all game. So not only are you going small to where we're getting blasted and dominated on the boards, but you have a non-offensive lineup in the game. So how can both of those things be true? How can we go small and don't have no offense on the floor? What are we looking to accomplish in that situation? It makes no sense. To me, you're tanking. You're trying to lose the game because the momentum has shifted in the Warriors' advantage. And then all of a sudden, the Warriors, like the whole season, the third quarter has been their nemesis. Last season, the Warriors were the best third quarter team. That's a crazy stat. How are you only good in one quarter? You got 4 quarters, nigga. You mean to tell me that I can only play good in that one quarter? Makes no sense. So now this season, the Warriors are terrible in the third quarter, but pretty good in the fourth quarter? Makes no sense. This shit is rigged. It's scripted, bro. It's scripted. How does one team go to the free throw line more than the Warriors, but the Warriors are a championship dynasty type of team? That makes no sense. It makes no sense. The Spurs won all them rings, right? But they never repeated. Have y'all peeped that? The Spurs won all of those rings, but they never repeated. But they said Greg Popovich is an elite coach. If Greg Popovich is an elite coach, why are the Spurs losing on purpose? See, and that's what I be saying. The coaching, you're just as good. Why did Kawhi Leonard not want to stay with a Hall of Fame type coach? Why did Kawhi Leonard not want to stay with a Hall of Fame coach? Think about that. Why did DeJounte Murray not want to stay with a Hall of Fame coach? Think about that. I just want y'all to think about stuff. You feel what I'm saying? It makes no sense. You're that good of a coach, but your team is last place in tanking, obviously. So just tell me, where's the coaching being done? Why are you losing on purpose as a Hall of Fame coach? Makes no sense. Makes no sense. Why not try to win? Oh, because I'm trying to get a #1 draft pick. All about the money, bro. All about the Benjamins. Come on, man. What are we talking about here? So, why are we talking about why are we talking about teams losing on purpose to try to secure a #1 pick? How is tanking helpful for anybody? The only reason that the Oklahoma City Thunder and Utah Jazz are even competitive right now, think about this, y'all. I agree with that. The only reason why the only reason why OKC and Utah Jazz are even competitive, they got about 14 to 13 draft picks over the next 3-4 years. They can get anybody they want. They already got like the cornerstone of their franchises, Lauri Markkanen, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Josh Giddey. You feel me? Motherfucking Chet Holmgren coming back off a broken foot. Same injury that I guess LeBron had, but I guess Chet Holmgren got to sit for the entire season, but LeBron get to come back in less than in a month, so I don't know. Torn tendon in the foot, I don't know. Oh, the body's healed differently? Oh, I don't know. Oh, PED allegations? Oh, I don't know. I mean, I'm just saying, I don't know. Makes no sense. Makes no sense. Come on. What are we talking about here, man? Y'all motherfuckers be bamboozled by this bullshit, bro. You cannot bamboozle me. These motherfuckers just get on TV and they say anything to get you to believe it. They tell you to jump, you say how high. Come on, man. Stop. Do some research, bro. Think for your damn self, you guys. Think for yourself. Period. The money that's being invested on these games, don't you think if the team that's supposed to win every game, the game where you be like, oh man, this is gonna be a blowout, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna pick them to blow them out. I'm gonna put my life savings on this. I'm gonna put about a couple $1,000 because I'm for sure that this team is gonna beat this team. And it doesn't happen, and you be like, how? How did they win and they don't even have their best team available to play? Nigga, we're playing all our guys and we're struggling? That's all you need to know. That's all you need to know, bro. The game is so flawed. The money has ruined everything. Sports betting, officiating. They come out in the last 2 minutes of the game and say, I missed this call, I missed that call, I missed this call, and I missed that call. But those same calls happen every game. So you're not looking for those calls? from one game to the next. So what are you doing? The last 2-minute report, that means nothing to a basketball game. Because your referees still gonna fuck the games up. They're training all of these new referees how to control a game. Time score situation. Time score situation. They're calling terrible calls. They call it, the NBA is so bad now, they give each team one challenge to challenge any call throughout the game. Ah, shit. But guess what you can't challenge? You can't challenge a travel. Why you can't challenge a travel? Because not everything is a travel. And some shit that should be a travel is not called. Why we can't challenge travels? They didn't call the most travels and the most offensive fouls in this season that I have ever seen. So that's everything that you need to know. NBA scripted. It's a reality show. It's bogus. All of the things, bro. This shit be phony, cuz. Phony. We need to really start watching the Big Three. And the NBA trying to shut that down because it's too much like real basketball. Like playing on a playground, on a street. You know what I'm saying? Where everything ain't rigged up, the officiating ain't controlling the game, they out there talking trash. You feel what I'm saying? They're allowed to be human and express human emotion on the court. You feel me? It's competitive. They not trying to give up an inch. You gotta work for everything. So that's just what it is, bro. You feel me? Hey, love, live, life, smile, cry, laugh, man. You know what it is. Real E-Leezy. This is a video right here that's probably not gonna get out. But the only way it's gonna get out is if you spread it. Send it to whoever you know that watch YouTube videos. You know what I'm saying? Surrounding basketball content. Send it to all of them. Let's get all of this. Get it out. Let's get the real stuff out, y'all. So we can start making a real change. Does anybody want real change? I'm confused. Nobody wants real change? Blessings, my guy. You already know. Nobody wants real change, huh? Nobody wants real change? Y'all still want to play y'all still want to be bamboozled? Y'all still want to play them phony games? No, we ain't doing that. We trying to get real change, bro. Y'all niggas on some Obama shit. I'm on some Malcolm X shit, bro. So let's make this shit happen. Period, point blank, man. Salute to my people. I love y'all. Y'all have a blessed, prosperous day, man. Let's get after it. Straight up. It's a real one. You know what it is. You already know what it is. The real one.